Meet John. He may or may not be a lot like you, but he is like a lot of us. A recent graduate with a new job, he finds himself in an unfortunate accident. Without health insurance, he's unable to pay his medical bills. Worse, he doesn't recover quickly enough to keep his job. Soon, he can't afford his apartment, has maxed out his credit cards, and returns home to his parents' house. His family helps pay the remaining medical tab, but by then his medical bills have been sent to collections. Even after paying the debt, John will have a negative mark on his credit score. This means John will pay a higher interest rate on home, car, and other consumer loans for the next 7 years. It's well known that 1 in 4 Americans don't have insurance. What is less well known is that medical debt is creating chaos for millions who do have private health insurance. So let's rewind. Say John doesn't get into an accident. Instead, he gets a good job, has health insurance, starts a family, and buys a home. Eventually, he gets sick. His road to recovery is long. His wife, Jane, takes time off to care for him. And though he survives, this experience will cost his family dearly. By the time he's in remission, their savings are destroyed. John and Jane are facing a growing pile of credit card bills and repossession of assets. They file bankruptcy to try to avoid foreclosure. The stress is mounting. There will be other costs down the road, but hopefully John will stay in remission and the rest of the family stays healthy too. No one chooses to go into medical debt, but medical debt is a leading cause of bankruptcy. Millions of families are one serious illness or accident away from financial ruin. So, how can we avoid medical debt? Health spending in the US is 2.5 times higher than in other wealthy nations. Despite the high cost of care, Americans are sick and die earlier than people in other countries. How did we get here? The root cause is our for-profit healthcare industry, which benefits a few at the expense of the rest of us. The truth is that insurance giants and investors are making out like bandits, while the rest of us spend our lives hoping we won't get sick. There are no individual solutions. We must act collectively. If John had been lucky enough to live in a country with universal health care, he and his family would not be financially ruined by medical debt. He would be able to focus on getting well with a better chance of recovery and a return to his life, rather than returning to a life in pieces. Medical debt is a symptom. The disease is our for-profit healthcare system. The cure is a system that serves us all. We need to occupy the healthcare crisis and demand change. Now is the time. It's life or debt.